We is live on a Wednesday. Hi.
Surprise!
Surprise! Hello, welcome or welcome back. If you're watching on YouTube, welcome to Novakast episode 489. If you're watching on Twitch, then welcome to Study Buddies, not numbered, A-MUSE-ing Grace Edition. Hope everyone is doing well. I officially have all my grades in for my classes, so I am officially on break for the next 2 to 3 weeks. So yay! We are going to be finishing off Stray Gods, the role-playing musical. We only have one section left, so I don't know how long the stream is going to be. We could have finished it out during the last stream, but we're starting to get a little tired, and so we decided we were going to do it on Wednesday and finish the game. Rob might be joining in with us this evening a little bit later, depending on how long we go for. I did say off stream that if we finish the game and he's still not here, we'll probably switch to something else in the meantime. We'll see. We'll play by ear. But yeah, so to recap, we are just starting Act 3. We are about to engage in the trial for Grace to determine, her innocence or whether or not she's going to be set to die. We learned that, we didn't learn about Calliope and how necessarily who killed her, right?
Oh, we did.
Wait.
We straight up learned how things played out. So when she learned about the prophecy that Apollo had, she went to the mirror and
it's the fates, right? Or the Furies.
To talk to the fates, and Athena, finding out about this, sent the Furies on her, and the Furies are what killed her.
So it is Athena then, for sure.
Mm-hmm. But we have no proof. We have no full force proof of that she's the one behind it, behind Calliope's death, that would be able to overturn anything Athena says. You know what I mean?
Well, then I guess we're gonna have to go erupt in a singing or cutout audio battle with her.
Yep.
Alright, let's find out what happens. Continue. And just to be safe, not worry about shit, I'm using mouse and keyboard, or mouse this time. Oh, okay.
Okay. Real quick, before we choose anyone. You do remember her reasoning behind killing Calliope and trying to kill Grace, right?
Yeah, the last muse, if the idols were to still exist, the last muse needs to die, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay,
Hi,
Ducky.
Venus.
Okay, let's see.
Yep.
Okay, Ducky. Okay. We've kind of already read through these.
I am still just befuddled with their portrayal of the Minotaur. It's not bad, it was so out of left field.
Doesn't he kind of look like a Don Bluth character as well?
Yes. I was getting that feeling.
Because I know I said, CDI Zelda, but I think, Don Bluth would be much more respectable of a comparison.
Yeah. His demeanor, and honestly, being as small as he is, I honestly thought he was a satyr.
That's his son's. Well, Pan was a satyr.
Pan was the
sorry, not Pan.
Wait,
Pan is a satyr.
Pan is the progenitor of the satyr.
Yeah, he's a prankster too. He's the god, he likes to do pranks. I talk about him when we talk about gender. Without context, choose between the three. Pan, Persephone, and
Hermes,
Apollo.
back when, for a long time was more of a prankster, at least in regards to like Apollo.
I just typed to Rob to see if he would make the first choice for us, but he might be busy.
Yeah.
So, who are we going for then if he's not choosing? I kind of want to go with Apollo because of the prophecy.
Yeah.
I kind of want to ask him about that.
Let's do it then.
Okay, Apollo. I'm gonna go ahead and delete the comment so he doesn't get confused. Alright, confront Apollo. Let's go speak to Beached Bum Jesus.
I wonder if Oracle is gonna have anything to go anything to say about it.
It's you. Paul comes in, mopier than his usual mopey self, and won't say a word about why. But of course, it's you.
I chose Apollo, you turn.
Okay, I know you care.
Look, I know you care about Apollo. I'm not here to hurt him.
Uh-huh, yeah. And, why should I believe you?
I keep thinking that their laptop
Because
is
I
made
just
out of a
came to
cardboard
talk.
box.
I want to sort this out. If I can.
It looks like it's made out of a pizza box. I'm not gonna lie.
That'd be
I
cool.
guess I can go ask him if he wants to talk to you.
Yeah?
Don't be surprised if he says no, though.
It's all right, Oracle. I think Grace and I need a moment alone, if you please.
Oh, sure. Don't mind me. It's not like I was in the middle of anything.
Your MMO can wait. Chill.
Oh yeah,
I know
one of my
how
students
Persephone
did their
feels.
media review project on
But not you.
sorry, I'll
I'd have every
pause.
right to be furious.
Forgot to mention this earlier, but they did their paper on Silent Hill 2 remake.
Oh.
And I really liked it too. I asked him if I could use it as an example, and if I can, I wouldn't mind sharing it, because it was a 13-page paper on Silent Hill 2. When I was only asking them to rate 3 to 5 pages. But it was a really well done paper. So hopefully they'll let me have permission to share it.
Damn.
Furious with me.
Yeah, somebody wrote another paper on It Takes Two. Someone did Detroit Become Human. Arcane. People did a few Arcane ones.
I need to watch season 2.
Among Us. I'm trying to think of other... Like, a lot of people did games this semester. What else do they do? Call of Duty is another common one. No one did Elden Ring this semester. But yeah, there was quite a few more gaming papers than I'm used to seeing. But yeah, the ones that I have read are amazing. Alrighty, let's see here. I am worried about you.
So you've said. I'm more worried about you, actually.
Worried about me? After all you've been through?
I lost Freddy. I can't lose anyone else.
So...
When I first became Apollo, I was...
Oh, wow. Was that stuttering on your end, too?
Uh-uh.
Oh, okay. So... I looked into it. Apparently, there was a way we could have,
Save Freddy?
had Freddy come back.
Wait, come back?
Yeah.
How?
I didn't look into it.
Oh,
Just
okay.
in case there were spoilers.
Gotcha. Yeah, I've been kind of curious about how the other directions would go for the story. Now I'm getting more interested in it.
Sure, I could help people. Help the world. I ignored the warnings. You have no idea how many lives I ruined before I stopped. I never should have given in to Athena. This one time, I thought that maybe it will be different.
You don't know everything. Honestly, it would be stupid to not. It would be foolish to even think that you do.
You
know?
don't know everything, Apollo. Half the problem is that you and every other idol thinks they do.
What do you mean?
Trying to prevent the prophecy is what's making it come true.
So you want to, what? Stop trying?
Maybe.
I hope you can forgive me, Grace.
There's nothing to forgive, Apollo. You did what you could for a friend. You didn't owe me anything.
I guess all that remains is the trial. Whatever happens, Grace, I'll be standing right there by you.
Oh, please tell me we still get to confront the others.
Thank you.
I'm sure.
Awesome.
Your turn.
Let's confront Phayn, because if not for Phayn and his machinations, chances are high that Athena wouldn't have had the chance to kill Calliope.
Okay. Do for very serious conversation. Basically admitted to everything Calliope said and left it for a bunch of apologies. Went to the beach house, tried to make it clear to Apollo that I understood why he did what he did, but of course he took the opportunity to beat himself up some more. I mean, I'm not thrilled about it all, but I get it. I guess we'll see what happens next to the trial. Alright, Phayn.
Time to get an earful.
Phayn?
It's
Are you
okay,
here?
his ears are covered by his horns. He can't hear you.
Phayn!
Why would he be angry with us? Could I have missed something?
No. He's getting the earful.
Oh.
Alright then. Guess I'll just head off.
I thought you didn't want to see me anymore. You're not here to yell at me, are you?
Kind of surprised for this final moment after leaving Hades. We don't get to add the third trait on.
I know. Maybe we do after the end of Act 3. Beat the game. There you go. I just want to talk.
No, I just wanted to talk.
Oh. Now you've got my ears quivering, Grace. Whatever could we have to discuss?
He didn't know. He's technically innocent. I know you're innocent.
Oh, sorry, Kit Kat. Didn't mean to grab your foot.
He didn't
I
know
know
about
you
the
weren't
prophecy.
behind Calliope's murder.
Oh, then you've learned something, haven't you?
I'm just waiting for him to like, I'm not, oh, I mean, huh?
Something not exactly pleasant. I see. Isn't that always the way? Tell you what, Grace. Let's indulge in one last transaction. Relay what you've learned, and I'll see if I have any advice to offer.
I'm not so sure you're gonna want to divulge anything after we tell you, Phayn. I'm just saying.
We're gonna tell you everything.
Okay, where do I begin?
Well, of course it was Athena.
Wait, you knew?
No, how could I?
So what now?
Let the prophecy play out.
Okay.
Huh?
Let it play out. It doesn't say the last muse will die. Just that she must for the idols to continue. Perhaps the idols shouldn't continue. Seems reasonable enough.
Ooh. I don't know. I don't know what to choose. It's... this is... I don't want them to die.
So I don't want that? Yes, no, maybe?
Yeah.
I don't want to be responsible for the idols dying out. I don't know how it could be, but what if it's true?
Then we die out. It's not that complicated. And if you're responsible, surely you'll have a good reason. Frankly, change is long overdue. Continuing on as we have been isn't appealing, and I doubt I'm the only one who thinks so. I'm rather looking forward to the trial now. How exciting.
Okay. Well, now we got two of them coming to the,
Let's bring a whole
Right.
party. Come on, Professor Persephone. Let's go. You like me now, right?
You're not mad about the throne, right? You're not still mad about it, right?
I'm sure you can put it back together. Just use some
Did you
hard
forget
working
something,
super glue or
Grace?
cement glue and you're good.
It felt like we hadn't quite finished our conversation.
It seemed pretty finished to me. What more is there to discuss?
Are you okay?
How about you? Are you okay?
Oh, I am many miles from okay, Grace.
Don't you want to talk about it?
Calliope would not have approved of the way I acted. But then she seldom did. It was so good to see her in Hades. To have her say she forgives me. I just wish it were as easy to forgive myself.
Yeah, let's go, Charisma. We could start over.
You could apologize, you know. We could start over, from square one.
You shatter my throne without so much as a by your leave. And I'm the one who apologizes?
I could go first, if you like. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too, believe it or not. Is that better?
It's a start.
Yeah.
Is it any easier out there? Do you miss being immortal, Grace?
And,
It's been
It's
a
been
week.
a week, Persephone. If I live past the trial, I'll let you know.
Yes, the trial.
It's a whole thing, I hear.
Whatever happens, Calliope will approve of us defying Athena.
I kind of don't like that Athena is the one that was responsible.
no?
No, because it just makes it seem like it was too easy. Like right from the beginning, she seemed
Yeah.
sus. So
You right?
Like, and for a while when I was watching this, I was like, maybe it could be Hephaestus. But I don't know. I was going too far out of left field.
Yeah, nobody's seen Hephaestus since he since he gave himself up to the government in order to make sure the other idols survived and to rescue them, any that were captured.
This is where the trial's gonna be?
The stage, okay. This might
So
be
this
where
is it.
we're reminiscing about.
All your new friends have
Freddie,
lied to you, but somehow they're gonna get you through the trial, right? I wish Freddie were here.
Me too.
This is probably where we get the pep talk from Freddie if she were alive. If she was back.
Sea with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen. I'll embrace the fire as it burns deep inside. I'd be an ocean defied, but as I burn, they've all turned away.
Hmm?
I'm gonna have to listen to the soundtrack if there is one, because this is honestly ridiculous. I want to be able to enjoy these songs that
In the end, am I alone, like a boat lost at sea, with no sail, not a breeze. I am drifting cold water, no star to be seen. In your heart, we remain. You do not sail in vain.
Okay.
In my heart, you remain. I do not sail in vain.
Okay, now the trial. I was gonna say, we're doing it at the community building?
Okay, here we go.
Don't die. Take a cookie.
Hello?
Or is she doing the classic turn the chair around?
Nope,
Oh,
turn the
Grace, there you are. Everyone is
Oh.
already waiting for you on Olympus.
This is you.
Oh, okay. Isn't this Olympus?
I thought this was Olympus.
Not this office building. My word, no.
Actual Olympus?
I don't like the look that Hermes has.
Yeah.
She better not be having the Furies waiting to ambush us.
Welcome to Old Olympus, dear.
Oh.
Is this a real place?
It's the memory of a real place, which for us is the same thing. let's begin, shall we? Brothers, sisters, everyone, look around you. We few who remain fled to this new land to escape the war.
Hold on.
But
You know what? I mean, we live in modern day here. Why couldn't Grace just take her smartphone while she was in Hades and record? Like, and then just
Question
play
is,
it
would
back.
she even have been able to? Would the phone have even worked? Period.
I'm sure it'd be fine. I don't think iPhones are magic proof.
we are not
honestly, I
out
could see
of
them
danger.
not work real quick. Honestly, I could see them not working due to what is colloquially known as the Dresden effect. Magic, or either any kind of magic, or too much magic in a vicinity makes electronics go haywire.
Well, I doubt Hades is, all packed up with iPhones and Android devices. I'm sure it'll be fine.
I waited to tell you until I was certain, and now I am. The idols are dying. It will
Oh, so
not
you're
be
leading
long
with that,
before
are you?
even our immortality deserts us. The time for extreme measures has arrived.
Oh, come on!
How do you know it's true? How can you be so certain?
Each time we pass on our eidolon, we become a little less. It is, however, not solely that. I have had Hecate researching the matter for decades, and her results are conclusive. We are diminishing. I am at this trial to tell you that, as always, I will look out for you. I will save you. Trust in me, Pallas Athena, daughter of Zeus and leader of the chorus, and I will do anything it takes to keep you all alive.
You'll do anything?
Oh. Damn.
Let's go with it's been hard for you.
It must be difficult. Feeling as if everything is on your shoulders, and yours alone. One moment of weakness and it all falls apart. You've been doing this for so long, you don't even know how to stop, do you?
Oh, dear child, why on earth would I stop?
Because what you've done
Okay.
is wrong. If it wasn't, then why not come clean? Go on. Tell them about Apollo's prophecy. The idols cannot continue so long as the last muse lives. Isn't that how it goes?
It's true.
We spoke to Calliope in Hades. She told us how you sent the Furies after her.
You couldn't have.
Yes, I could. There's more to an idol than just the eidolon. Maybe you even knew that once, but you've forgotten it. Just like all the idols have. You don't know everything, Athena.
No, I do not accept this. You You are lying!
You're the one who's been lying. Or would you like to explain to the idols how you murdered Calliope based on a vague prophecy? Tell them.
Huh? Nice.
Ooh!
Yes, it's me.
Song
It's
over.
me. Of course, it's me. The one who gets it done. Don't you see? It had to be. You all turn away when I fish. You cry once it's on the dish. That's how we do this. Yes, we. Yes, you and me. I have always always do all these things for you. All these things that you are not prepared to do.
Is it my turn or yours?
I don't. I was just about to ask whose turn it is.
I think it's yours.
Okay. You're not the only one who cares.
You, it's not just you. Time to put you in check. You eat hating
Aren't you
Sorry, little bird. It's time. These people time to wring your neck.
This I know, once the muse is dead, questions creep, they'll throw my head. What did I do?
Okay, so this is a
What
reprisal
didn't
of
I
previous
do?
songs too. Interesting.
All this time, you've shown what that's you bring. Is that still true?
This coming from you. You've lost all perspective. You're ready to throw this away. Call that wise. Nobody needs to make a sacrifice. None of you see.
Oh.
Okay.
Down to me. It's fine. I'll take all the blame. I'll take all the pain. Think you see it all? You just see a scrap. Make the call. You need to hold. Have you? Children, it's time for you and all who stand. Yeah.
Oh.
Time to follow through.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Hold on a sec. Okay. What do you want to choose?
Oh, it's my turn?
Mm-hmm. Because I said no one has to
I
die.
don't want anyone dying from me. You must know this is wrong. What's up?
I said because my last choice was I don't want anyone dying or how no one has to be sacrificed.
Oh, yeah. It's really... Like, part of me wants to go for you must know this is wrong, but it feels like someone's going to end up dying in her place. Whereas I don't want anyone dying for me means she's going to end up being killed. Potentially.
Maybe.
I'm probably gonna regret doing this, but let's go ahead and trust what Pan said. I don't want anyone dying for me.
Won't have you. It's not how this should work. I need you to see you're lost in a moment, lost in a song, but the thinking's all wrong. This whole sacrifice deal, you live without needing to kill.
It's time to do something new. I'm ready to see.
Oh.
So, who are we choosing to stand beside us?
I think Aphrodite might be the best choice.
Yeah?
Because Medusa and Asterion are kind of side characters in comparison to her.
Not just that, but would we really want to ask them to risk it all? We helped Asterion
Find love.
find love. Why would it doesn't feel right asking him to step forward and potentially risk death when he just found his love requited. Hey.
Hello, featuring special guest, Rube.
Oh, wait. Can you hear me?
Yes, you can.
Yes.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
It's kind of funny because I have to step away for a second. So sorry. I'll be right back.
If I end up muting myself a lot, I do apologize.
It's all good. You got stuff going on, man. Glad you were able to make it.
Yeah. What the hell did I miss?
A lot.
A lot.
A lot.
I think that's the real answer to that. A lot.
We're in the final moments of the game.
What game are you guys playing now?
Stray Gods, a role-playing musical.
Oh.
It has Laura Bailey and wow, I'm drawing a blank on his name.
Laura Bailey has a really good voice in terms of singing.
Yes. And Troy Baker.
By the way, have you watched Arcane yet?
Not yet. I'm not gonna lie. I've been caught up in all the shows I've been watching, combined with getting stuck on my gotcha.
Yeah, I need to.
I
need
really
to.
do need to sit down and watch
When whenever I get everything finalized for my new location, hopefully, crossing my fingers. Yeah, I need to catch up on TV.
Oh, Rob, not sure if you're aware of this. Episode 18 for SAO Abridged is out.
Oh yeah, I already did a reaction to it.
Oh,
I've been noticing that those reaction videos have been getting blocked.
Just that one and the Camp one.
I thought there was more.
Other ones.
I thought there was more than that, but
let me double check. I mean, last one was the SAO one.
Mm-hmm.
That was blocked. A lot of them, I mean, only maybe one or two get copyrighted, but that's about it. Yeah, I mean, so far it's just copyrights,
Okay.
but yeah,
You been
like
okay
the
other
last
than
two
that?
were so far.
That's good.
Yeah, and if it sounds like I'm gonna be quiet, like I'm sounding a little bit quiet, I'm still where I mentioned I was at.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Yeah, thanks to this guy, I've had a place to kind of crash for, every once in a while.
Cool. So you managed to hop in at the very end of this game.
That's what Aden was just telling me.
I think I'm gonna choose Aphrodite.
Okay.
Because I don't think she'll respect Medusa.
Yeah.
I have no context to this game, so I'll do the same.
Well, I messaged you earlier, but I deleted it because I was like, he can make the first choice for us without context.
I mean, let's be honest. Athena is the one who cursed Medusa to become a Gorgon in the first place. And she still treats her like a servant.
Yeah.
Asterion, or the Minotaur, is just kind of a side character to Hecate. Aphrodite is the only one that's part of the chorus.
Yeah. Plus, I'm curious to hear Mary Elizabeth McGlynn's part for this reprisal, if it's a reprisal.
By the way, random thing I'm gonna say right now. There was only a couple things I saw from the Game Awards. One, everybody is heated about Astrobot winning.
I was just showing Aden Crumble Rumble 3.
But yeah, I can kind of see why. But at the same time, I mean, I'm finishing up Black Myth Wukong, and I enjoy it. I can see why Astrobot got, Game of the Year.
Have you played the DLC yet?
No, not yet.
There's a Christmas DLC.
Oh.
And you get, gifts. Different colors for your, ship or whatever. Different outfits.
When you guys are done with this game, I'm probably gonna... I still have it on my PlayStation.
Yeah, I was saying to Aden, I was like, if we happen to beat this game before you called in or popped in, I was gonna play something else in the meantime. And was probably just gonna play back or go back to Astrobot because I was showing Aden Crumble Rumble 3, which I still haven't beaten, but I beat Crumble Rumble 4. I beat the game. I just had to go back and do the challenging levels. That's it.
Oh, but another thing I was gonna say. I'm sorry for hijacking the stream, but
no, you're fine.
Just the absolute hate that people are giving the trailer for Witcher 4.
Siri does not look good. What the hell did they do to her?
Dude, I'm gonna have to disagree, man. I mean, to an extent. I mean, she's a lot older. I'm gonna... So, dude, hear me out. I'm gonna assume that it's years after The Witcher 3.
Mm-hmm.
And between now... And one of the big things that people were saying was, oh, she can't be a Witcher. Dude, no. In the books... I mean, I haven't read the books, but in the books, she references herself as a Witcher.
In name. She did not go through the trial of grasses, apparently.
So,
I have Siri pulled up on screen.
The blood would not allow it. Her blood would not allow it.
Well, here's the crazy thing, though. So, I guess to some extent, she might have, considering the fact that she drinks a Witcher potion.
In the game, sure. I won't deny that.
Which, dude... I mean, according to the lore, any non-Witcher who drinks a potion that's specifically brewed for a Witcher could die from those potions. I mean, there's literally a mission towards the beginning of The Witcher 3, where you're helping a person. There's a girl who was basically attacked by the Griffin, and you're given her family her family member. Or no, it was the herbalist. I can't remember, but either way, you're given the option to either leave the whole thing alone, or give the girl a Witcher potion, which would ultimately kill her but ease her from her pain.
Well, I remember that. That's towards like the beginning of the game, isn't it?
Yeah. So
like when you come to the first town.
Yeah, so the potions themselves, they aren't brewed for humans in mind.
Mm-hmm.
They're brewed for Witchers.
Here's the thing. Ciri's not human.
Not anymore.
She never was.
Well, further. Well, I mean, you know what I mean. I mean, at this point, so who's to say
the games are separate from the books.
Yeah, and I guess according to now the to CD Projekt Red devs, she has gone through the trial of grasses.
Yes. Which is why I'm saying that it's got to be separate from the books, because according to what I have researched, Ciri, due to her elder blood or elden blood, I don't remember which it was, she was trained in Witcher combat, but she never undertook the trial of grasses. Not sure about the if she took the Witcher potion or not, but she was trained in combat by the members of the Witcher clan, including Geralt. Yeah. And then they couldn't do anything more for her in terms of training, so she went off to potentially try and learn magic from Yennefer and Tessa, and was unable to do so.
Well, so because of her elder blood, she wasn't able to perform Witcher signs initially.
Yeah.
So because of her elder blood, because of her chaotic power, Triss and Yennefer did their best to try to
That's what I said earlier.
Yeah. And then at one point, I think within the books or the storyline, she basically goes off with the elf to help train her to some extent.
And even that doesn't go through, apparently, because the end of her story is her literally hopping worlds to where she leaves the world that The Witcher takes place in, and apparently ends up romancing oh goodness, which one was it? It's been so long since I've read Arthurian legend. The one who went in search of the Holy Grail.
King Arthur?
No, not King Arthur. King Arthur sent someone. Lancelot's one of Lancelot's
Percival?
Son. Okay.
No.
Well, apparently she was in Cyberpunk too.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But what was I gonna say? I'm just, I'm gonna say this. I'm kind of happy that they canonized the good ending.
Oh, for The Witcher 3?
Yes.
Where Geralt retires, or?
I'm actually really happy they did that. No, well, that Geralt retires regardless. I mean, unless you get the bad ending, but
Galahad. There we go.
Towards the end of the game, when Ciri basically, depending on your decisions, you kind of let Ciri be independent. You be on her side and don't force her to do anything. She survives facing off against the oh gosh, it was some kind of entity that was in affect their world, but she survives. Geralt tells her dad that she's dead, only for him to gift her a silver sword, and she's actually alive.
Oh, someone did this dirty with the thumbnail. They put no more Geralt, not Geralt.
Might have been an autocorrect problem. I don't know.
It was just a thumbnail and it says no more Geralt, but... Are they making a Cyberpunk sequel?
I don't know. I hope.
I thought I saw... Where did I see that at?
I know they're making a sequel anime.
Yeah.
Where is
At least another story after Edge Runners. But other than that,
See what they do with it.
yeah.
Where did
Other
I
than
read
that, I
that?
don't think there's going to be another sequel.
Okay.
I kind of want there to be a sequel because I really enjoy that game.
All right, I'm gonna choose Aphrodite.
All right.
Yep.
The one thing... Oh. Hello. Thank you, Olivia_VTuber_01 for following on Twitch. Thank you so much. Should we let Rob make a choice?
Sure.
You get a minotaur, a goat guy, or a snake lady to choose to stand beside you.
Snake lady.
Snake lady?
Yep.
Asterion will
Medusa.
stand beside you then. Just kidding. Medusa. Oh, apparently. There we go. Don't know why it's doing this still. And by the way, Rob, Troy Baker and Laura Bailey are like some of the main characters in this game.
Because this
Once again,
prophecy
just like in like Tales from the Borderlands.
would
Nice.
come to be. My Olymp is gone, and you're all look on at a stranger wearing my face. My Olympus is gone. I'm some other one. Just how
that this is
long
Done to the same
has
tune
she
as
been
the song Grace was singing at the beginning.
Yeah. Sorry, it was really hard to hear you with this Athena singing.
Oh, good.
All right, Aiden.
Do I need to repeat it or?
Yeah, you do. Actually, I didn't hear you.
Okay. It's interesting that Athena was doing that to the same, in the same style as the song that Grace first sang at the beginning of the game, and that we heard a reprisal of when we went to the auditorium.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. So, what's your choice?
Oh, I'm sure you meant well.
You set off hoping you could get to somewhere right, but it's been too many years since the mainland was in sight. There was a voice in me that shouted, Athena, you be strong. Be strong. Is great enough. It was wrong. I was wrong.
Hey, Kika.
I was
You want to say hi to
and
Uncle
now
Rob?
I don't know what the right
Say hello.
thing is.
Punch her, she deserves it.
What to do.
Oh, man.
I'm trying so hard not to laugh.
Oh, I want to so badly, too.
You want to hear something funny?
Hmm.
For some reason, I was thinking of the recent Moana movie.
Oh no.
And it makes you want me to punch her more? Okay, gotcha.
No.
Damn. But I
It was
want...
funny. I saw that with my wife recently,
The second Moana?
and we both kind of agreed that the second one was not as great as the first.
I've seen neither,
Seems to
so...
be the case.
I didn't even know the second one was out
Some
yet.
of the music is good though. Yeah, it's out.
Is The Rock still in it?
Yes.
Okay.
Speaking of movies, I need to go see the Sonic movie when I can.
That's... Yeah, I told JR that we're going to see that when it comes out.
I am gonna wait till Tuesday.
Hopefully.
What comes out? Oh yeah, it comes out this weekend, doesn't it? Or tomorrow? For some
Comes
reason,
out
I was thinking it was.
tomorrow.
Yeah, I was thinking next week.
Hopefully y'all enjoy Keanu as Shadow.
Wait, Keanu's Shadow?
I think that one. Yeah.
I understand, yeah.
Oh, I forgive you.
I forgive you, Athena.
It's funny. Oh, sorry.
It's all good.
Look here.
It's funny what?
I was gonna say it's. So I was listening to some people talk about the movie, and they were really setting it up for Keanu to be a part of that movie. I mean, with like the first film with Sonic calling Keanu a national treasure.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
he is.
And I guess everybody wanted Keanu to be Shadow. Like
If he starts
everybody.
pulling out guns, I'm gonna lose it.
He does.
Are you serious?
You didn't see the trailer?
No.
Yes, he does. He rides a motorcycle too. Dude,
No.
It's, I saw. I must say this though. I saw they shared a clip of like the first interactions with Shadow, and there's like a major like Shadow the Hedgehog game reference.
Doom I?
Like Doom.
No,
Okay,
I wish.
good.
No, it's like, so you know towards the end of the music video, where you have like Sonic like fall to the ground hurt. They basically recreated that shot of like Sonic falling and Shadow being right behind him.
Yeah, I don't
Shadow
really
the
watch
Hedgehog?
trailers for movies that I plan on seeing. I'm weird like that lately. So, all I knew is that it came out on the 20th. Other than that, I know nothing about Sonic 3. I like to be surprised. Really?
Oh,
Ash?
and I guess people are wanting him to play, replay his character Stanley Ipkiss for The Mask.
Huh.
And I guess Jim Carrey said, well, Jim Carrey, not Keanu Reeves.
I was gonna
but,
say, what?
Yeah, Jim Carrey said he'd be open to do it if the script was right.
Yeah, it would have to be.
I mean, yeah.
Is Jim Carrey reprising his role in 3? Or no?
Yes.
Okay. Because didn't you say he was gonna be done
Yeah,
after
he
2?
was actually both Robotnik. He's actually
Initially.
both,
He's playing both Eggman and Dr. Robotnik, or Gerald Robotnik.
yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I like
Which
to
is
be purposely
basically-
naive.
Yeah, Gerald, if you know any of like Shadow the Hedgehog lore, Gerald Robotnik was the one that created Shadow.
His name is Gerald. Apparently he's not the protagonist in a new game.
Oh.
Awesome.
To me, I know what I see. Monsters, I've met monsters who weren't monsters. I'm a monster to me.
Can we still punch her?
I'm sorry, Grace.
No.
Aww.
Sorry, all of you. I wish Calliope could know it too.
Man, I'm joining the tail end of this, and I'm kind of enjoying it.
Well, I tried to get you to play this game with me.
I know. Maybe maybe when I fully get settled in, we can, you guys, I'll replay with you guys.
Okay.
But there is one particular game that we gotta finish.
Yeah.
That and start playing Borderlands, because
High Road.
Borderlands 3.
Forgive, but don't forget.
There you go.
Wait, did she?
I don't know.
Are you finished? You've been talking forever.
We're done, yes.
And?
You're going to die.
You certain about that chair, brother? You've always said you didn't want it.
Oh.
I think it's about time, don't you?
Rob, go ahead and choose.
I'm gonna say I like it.
Okay.
Wait. Wait, no, wait. You know,
Apollo
you're
being the
taking
new.
over.
You're taking over?
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
Wait, you're leading the chorus now?
Only for the moment. That's what we need to tell you. We've decided to disband the chorus.
Good.
No more laws, no more hiding from mortals. It's time the idols found a new way.
Those cookies
You're
are probably
planning to tell
stale.
everyone what we really are? Isn't that risky?
We'll give it some time to let those who are afraid go into hiding, but it needs to happen. We have to rejoin the world.
I gotta ask, what about Athena?
What about Athena?
Yeah.
She can't be okay with this.
She won't fight it. She said, and I quote, "Whatever your decision, I will abide by it."
That's a switch.
The fight's just not in her anymore. She was so certain she was doing the right thing.
It must be tearing her apart now that she's failed.
Well, we'll see how long this new Athena lasts.
This is a big step.
This is a huge step. Can't believe it's happening.
Changes everywhere. Would you believe Apollo and I finally buried the hatchet?
Even immortals need to grow up sometime.
And give heartfelt apologies.
Which I should have offered long, long ago.
I'm
Could you all
sorry,
give Grace
Persephone.
and I
Your
a
hair
moment,
still sucks,
please?
though. Aden thinks that Persephone's hair is a little too overdone.
Well, you did it.
Didn't
You survived.
She rocks it. I won't deny it, but
Aw, Freddy didn't.
burn out.
No. Freddy is our best friend / roommate who defended us and ended up getting killed. She was really cool. We were trying to kind of romance her. All right.
Freddy didn't.
Not everyone survived.
I didn't know Freddy well, but I suspect she'd be proud of you.
Oh, probably. You defeated the goddess of wisdom with a song. Top 40 material, Grace.
I'm guessing a top 40 is good?
Freddy sure thought so, yeah.
Obviously, you're as free to go as any of the idols, but I do hope you'll remain with us. We need you.
Of course I will.
Of course I'll stay. You'll all start arguing again the minute I leave, otherwise.
Oh, we'll probably do that even if you stay.
Character growth, Apollo. If you can do it, so can the rest of the idols.
Let's hope you hold on to that optimism.
So this is
What do you
all
say,
with the
Grace?
Greek gods. So where's
Ready to face the music? What?
Kind of.
Grace is a regular human.
Ew.
Given the eidolon of the power
Soul.
of Calliope he uses.
Yeah, Calliope got
so
killed
she's-
or got stabbed, and then she ran to our apartment, burst through the door, and died. And her
And
eidolon,
we
which is
have
like her soul, like her soul, ended up being transferred into Grace. Or power, but yeah. But
So
she...
she's-
Go ahead.
So
Huh?
she's a human with the power of a god.
Technically, all of the gods were once human. All the gods and all the idols, as they call themselves in this game, were once human, but they passed on their. A majority of them passed on, or like Grace, they had been selected by the previous owner of the Eidolon.
Okay.
But she didn't have a choice. It was kind of thrust onto her. But then Hermes shows up and leads her to the what the fuck is it called? What is their place called? No. Olympus. Olympus, but it's actually like in a high-rise apartment kind of building. But they tell her that at first that she needs to die because, you know, they assume that she murdered Calliope. So Grace argued, and they allowed her 1 week to be able to kind of solve it and prove her innocence. Otherwise, they would kill her after the trial. So that's what we were doing the entire game, is trying to find evidence and kind of talk to people and figure out what happened to her. Because she just showed up.
Athena
What's that?
was involved. And I'm guessing Athena was involved.
Yeah. She's the one who killed her. Indirectly.
Yeah.
Ew. Okay.
I can't really say indirectly.
Well,
I mean, she's
okay.
the one who stick the Fury's on her.
Okay. So Athena is the head of the chorus. She leads everybody. She was told a prophecy by Apollo, where Apollo said that, or the prophecy was that the idols would like kind of cease to exist after, unless the last muse dies. And so she wanted to create that trial for Grace, or allow Grace to have that kind of like grace period to solve it. I feel like I'm missing something here. Athena. Oh, yeah, but the eidolons or whatever can get passed on from person to person, but Grace had it thrust upon her, whereas other people may have been selected. And what happens, though, if you get that eidolon, basically your memories start to kind of fade away, and the gods' memories kind of take place. So the person who was initially sent the eidolon, their personality will be gone after a period of time.
It becomes very difficult to tell what's your memories and what are the previous holders' memories.
So kind of like Ozpin from Ruby.
Huh?
So kind of like Ozpin from Ruby.
I would compare a lot of the elements in this game to The Wolf Among Us.
Yeah, it's more along. Honestly, I'd say it's more along the lines of maybe the maidens of the season.
Huh?
For in terms of Ruby reference.
Oh.
Well, I mean, you mentioned that the soul, the chosen person's soul is, or the god's soul is put into a chosen individual, and their memories either fade or blend in with whatever host they're occupying.
We found out when we went to Hades that turns out it's not the soul that's going in. Soul continues on if it.
I was just saying that for a brief explanation.
Yeah.
Well, the reason why I was saying it reminds me of The Wolf Among Us is because they use glamours in order to blend in with the real world, just like they do in the game. Also, they talk about the old world and the war going on, which is very similar to the Fables universe, where there was a war going on and they moved to, New York in the real world to kind of escape from that. Kind of similar to what the gods did here.
Yeah.
And they basically hide in plain sight. Like, this building apparently has been here the whole time, but they've never seen it.
More time?
Yeah, no one can see it. That's not an idol.
Always.
Act 3, 2 months later.
Okay.
Weird fridge. Okay.
Of course you're both here. In my apartment. Why wouldn't you be?
We were waiting for you.
I'm told the concert went well. How do you feel?
I'm exhausted.
Somehow the Oracle has managed to get a recording of every show you've done. I believe she's a bit starstruck.
You can tell her it's okay to come in person. She's on the list.
That would require her to get out from behind her screens.
Everyone here has also been busy. Would you like to hear the latest?
Ooh. Let's ask about Apollo.
What about you, Apollo? Still planning on leaving the city?
Not right away. I've been helping the idols remaining at Olympus learn how to live as part of the mortal world.
Every day he parades about the city with idols in tow like frightened ducklings, showing them how the world works.
But Apollo barely knows how the world works.
Well, that's what makes it funny. It's the blind leading the blind.
And after that?
He doesn't have a cell phone because he's scared of
Thinking
ringtones.
of traveling for a time.
He thinks they're loud.
Despite my age, there are so many places I haven't been.
What you mean is that all the attention on the idols is driving you to distraction.
It is a bit
pause?
disconcerting.
Rob, you know who Mary Elizabeth McGlynn is, right?
Who?
Mary Elizabeth McGlynn.
You guys have talked about her
You
before.
probably know her most for the vocals in a lot of Silent Hill songs.
Yeah.
She's the voice of Persephone.
Oh. Okay.
The photographer's following me around, the letters addressed to the sun god. I don't know what to do with it all. Even so, I'm not running away. I'll be back. I simply think it's time to see the world again with my own eyes.
Okay.
Persephone.
How about you, Persephone? Any big changes?
Not yet, though I may be selling the club very soon.
The underworld?
Oh.
Why?
I don't need a substitute for the real thing. That's all it ever was, and I'm fine with having neither. That said, I've been itching for a change. I believe it's time to move on to something else.
And in this game, Rob, Persephone
get to know what
and
that something
Calliope
else
used to
is?
date.
No, you don't. I came by to give you all my regards. such as they are.
Isn't she Hades'
After this-
Hades' wife?
Yeah, she murdered him in this game.
Oh. Wait, what?
Yeah, and this she murdered him and ended up losing the throne. of Hades
Technically, she's
as a
the
result.
only one that's killed. Well, actually, if you don't count Aphrodite, in a way, she's the only person that's actually killed another god. Well, other than Athena, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In this game, Persephone got tired of the way Hades was treating her, and killed him. Took the throne.
Well, she tried to take the throne.
Zeus take that.
Yeah. Zeus, by the time it happened, to our knowledge, had already left leadership and faded away.
Oh. Not even Poseidon?
Poseidon went into the sea, disappeared. Nobody's heard from him since.
Yeah, because, I mean, with Hades being dead, I mean, you'd think Zeus or Poseidon would retaliate.
No, Orpheus ended up
Athena and
taking
the rest
over
of
the
course
throne.
Yeah, and so Athena and the rest of the chorus decided her punishment would be to lose the throne. She would no longer reign over Hades.
Okay.
But then Orpheus took it over. Then him and Persephone met, had their little song battle or whatever. And then Grace just decides to destroy the throne in front of them without saying anything. She's like, you guys are just fighting over a chair.
If we had the right trait.
She's like, you guys are just fighting over a stupid chair. And breaks it. Like, what the hell? That's not yours to break.
Yeah. Funnily enough, if we had the right trait at that moment, we could have taken the throne for ourselves.
Yeah, because there's 3 different traits or types of traits that the beginning of the game you can start off with, and then that kind of leads different dialogue options. There's the charismatic type, the badass type, and the clever type. Which we went with clever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
After a certain point, we get to add on a second trait. And we went with charismatic.
Nice.
So
But that
we
prevents
got
us
to
from
choose
doing any of the badass options, though.
Yeah. So we got to choose. For the entire game, we've had the option to choose from the ones that had the blue exclamation mark because of the witty one.
Okay.
Or the intelligent trait, and the green star is the charismatic one.
You likely won't see me for quite some time.
You will be missed, sister. More than you'll ever believe.
Ask about Aphrodite and
Aphrodite.
Eros.
Is there any word yet on Aphrodite and Eros? They left the city a while ago.
Eros sent word, yes. Aphrodite has started a spiritual retreat in the mountains?
Oh, a cult.
Let's call it a cult.
Whatever it is,
Oh.
he says it's been helping her. Being the goddess of love to the world once more has at last brought her peace.
I thought for sure they'd go into hiding. Aphrodite fears mortals more than any other idol, doesn't she?
Hence why she surrounded herself with only those who shower her with adoration.
As I recall, sister, you also headed several cults across the centuries.
The Eleusinian mysteries weren't about shoring up my ego, Apollo.
What about Venus? Did she go with them?
The mortal? I don't believe so. Last I heard, she opened a gallery. Aphrodite's become her patron.
Venus has painted most of the idols. I sat for her last week, in fact. It's made her rather successful.
Okay.
Oh, I guess.
What about Hecate and Asterion? Are they still at the reliquary?
Hecate leave the reliquary? I'd sooner believe the sun would go out.
It doesn't hurt that they seem enraptured with each other's company.
Asterion is all Hecate is willing to discuss. Do I need to know every detail of his sexual prowess?
Okay.
I do
Oh,
not.
dear.
Didn't Hecate
I'm sorry,
say
bull.
it is written that she and the Minotaur would eventually break up?
Well, eventually, for Hecate could be centuries from now.
In the meantime, she gushes about her new boyfriend like a schoolgirl.
You should hear Asterion then. His gushing puts hers to shame. I'm happy for them both.
I love the part where he sings to her, trying to woo her, being like, "You have so much love to give, but I'm not calling you fat."
It's so awkward.
Medusa.
And Medusa? I take it she's no longer at the reliquary.
Medusa is with me at the moment. You did promise her my help.
You're welcome.
How's that going?
It was difficult at first. She confessed something about Artemis, which I had long suspected but could never prove.
Oh?
I was
Oh?
upset. I then realized it was more Athena's fault than Medusa's. So, I recruited Athena to help work on removing the curse.
And now?
We're making more headway than I expected. If Athena had ever really tried, I suspect this could have been done long ago.
I think we all suspected that much.
At any rate, she's excited by the possibility. She insisted on paying me back by cleaning my house.
Oracle taking
The
that.
Oracle was thrilled.
Really?
Well, I mean, the Oracle's been complaining about the house being a mess.
Then again, she was getting... First time we met her, yeah, she was complaining about the house being a mess and that Apollo wasn't cleaning it.
Has anyone heard about Athena? It's been a while.
I have. She left the city, as she felt uncomfortable with all the attention on the idols.
Terrified, you mean?
It was more that mortals expected the goddess of wisdom to have sage advice, and she no longer trusts her judgment.
No surprise there.
You don't still worry about her, brother, after all she's done?
I think of her off in the far north, living alone in the wilderness, punishing herself until the end of her days. I know it's her own choosing.
Probably not going to pass on her idol.
It seems like such a waste.
Is Hermes still around? I'm surprised they're not here with the rest of you.
We've barely seen them of late.
Hermes has been busy. They've become a social media darling, or so the Oracle tells me.
The truly amusing part is that they're not even trying to be famous.
Wait, it says weird
They simply
fridge
can't help it.
on
Hermes
two
likes to
sides of
people
the fridge.
please, it's true.
Hopefully
Earlier
it
it was
won't
just
backfire on them.
Okay.
Fame is a double-edged sword.
Hermes lives a charmed life. Never fear.
Well, it's odd seeing their face on so many billboards, but I agree. Let Hermes have their fun.
Ask about Pan.
What about Pan? I haven't seen him since the trial.
No one's seen him.
Shouldn't we be worried? It is Pan, and what he does will reflect on us all.
Pan is harmless.
Mostly harmless.
As far as I can tell, he did regret his involvement in Calliope's death. He'll lay low. At least for a time.
He'll be back with some new scheme to make us all groan.
You're not wrong.
I still can't believe it's all over.
Oh, it's scarcely over, Grace. Now that you've toppled the castle, it's barely just begun.
Oh, I didn't do that.
On the contrary, you absolutely did.
Perhaps we should leave you alone, Grace. You must be tired from your trip.
Kind of feels like this is it, huh? Like we won't see each other for a long time.
No. Not like this. You're right.
Everything has changed.
was Freddy.
Yeah.
The ocean lies calm, stars are out.
We'll chart our paths. I've no doubt.
You would have liked Freddy. She was a
Yeah, Freddy was awesome.
End up with different route. A fresh coat of paint, sails unfurled, ready to go.
Watching the shore as we drift away.
Lost in the sunrise, parting
No,
mists
Aden.
of gray.
Huh?
Since you mentioned she was in the doing the Silent Hill music, I could totally hear it now.
Yeah.
The rush of
Everything has changed. Everything.
Aw. If only I was here earlier for the rest of the game.
You survived against all odds. They've learned not to underestimate you. Did not read the rest of that. Let's see here.
I didn't see the rest.
Oh, Felicia Day was Athena?
Oh.
Ashley Johnson was Calliope.
Huh.
So Ellie basically played Calliope. Joel played as Apollo. Abby played as Grace. Voice and performance direction, Troy Baker.
Interesting.
Okay, skip.
Just knowing that it was Felicia Day as Athena is making me want to rewatch Dr. Horrible Sing Along Vlog.
Kinda tempted to start a new game.
Do an asshole run.
Sort of. Just to show Rob the beginning.
Okay.
And let him
How
join
long
in.
was this game?
Not that long.
Yeah, this was our third stream.
4 hours.
Beat it in like 7 hours.
4 hours in a rented gym that still smells like socks and childhood trauma. And where did it get us? Other than bored? The band wasn't even looking for anything specific.
That's Freddie, by the way.
We just wanted change.
Okay.
We wanted to see who was out there, if they'd show up. Well, they showed up all right.
I just realized who the short, who
You know,
the
I
smaller
had a dream
one of
where
the
this
guys
exact
over there
thing
is.
happened. Except we
reminds
were
me
on
of
stage. And
Hermes?
naked.
We were auditioning.
Not
No.
all of us.
Young Neil
Okay, it was just me. I was
from
naked.
Scott Pilgrim.
I think this went better.
Oh. Here you go, Rob.
Are you trying to make me feel better?
I see what you're doing, Freddie. You're just trying to make me feel better.
How about making us feel better? We sat through this too.
I'm so sorry you all had such a rough time. Freddy has a bad idea. What else is new? Okay, let's just wrap this up. Kaz, do you need a ride?
Just to Brian's. I'm crashing on his couch until I get a new place.
What? You said it'd be 2 days.
You know you like having me around. Whatever.
Have you heard yourself snore?
Hey, Grace, you okay? I know you've been kind of loose ends since you left college. I was just hoping tonight would cheer you up.
Aden.
You're the best.
You're always looking out for me, Freddy.
I was curious as
That's
to
the
what
deal,
one
right?
is.
Best friends to the end.
Right. I just
I was always curious about that.
wish it wasn't always so one-sided.
Hey, hey, don't worry about that. Really, Grace.
Are we going badass this
You'll
time?
get through this.
I don't see why not.
Music is your life, Freddy. You're the drummer, the
Badass route
lyricist.
seems to have
All
more of
of
the
this was your
smart-ass
idea.
options.
I wish I knew where I fit.
I think you fit. You know that, right?
Yeah.
I just noticed that Freddy has that necklace on that's like a
You coming?
like
I'm
just a
gonna
line
hang out
pendant,
a bit and lock
which
up.
Persephone also has on her
I'll
ears.
see you at home.
Huh.
Lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen. Is the world too much, or is it just everything I set upon unravels at my feet? Everything I've learned, wasted on a girl who doesn't know how to be free. Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting waters, no star to be seen.
Oh,
Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I heard you from outside. My name's Calliope. You have an amazing voice. I hope you know that.
thanks. I'm Grace. Are you here for the audition, or?
So I'm assuming Ashley Johnson was singing too.
Yes, I am.
I've heard her sing before, but I didn't recognize it until like just now.
I didn't either.
Rob has himself muted. It's his turn. Okay. Let's hear it.
Okay. Did you, bring an instrument or some music?
I kinda bring my music wherever I go.
All right. Well,
Okay, I can hear a couple of her other roles.
I have burned my tongue. Grief from all the promises to my dreams sung. All the steps I didn't take and paths proved untrue. Is there any path through?
Like a boat lost at sea.
Oh, I'm about to
with no
rest.
sails, no
You still have your life ahead.
I am drifting cold waters, clouds, no star to be seen.
All things that lose their can find it again. There is no inertia in the ocean.
Oh, kick-ass, not badass, sorry. But yeah, these are the traits. We're going with kick-ass. In your face, this Grace is very punk rock, not afraid to get reckless and aggressive when it's called for. But the other options were charming. This is Grace with soul and charisma. She tries to do the right thing and everyone likes her more for it. And then clever, which we chose first, was sometimes you need to think your way out of a problem, right? This Grace is sneakier, smarter, and witty. Kick-ass.
Maybe if I paddle hard enough, I'll fight the waves, try to tough, and I belong to the sea.
Okay.
Kick-ass run.
Kick-ass run.
Wow. What was that?
Your song was just so wonderful. I had to finish it with you. I hope that's all right. It's a treasure. I also know what it feels like to be lost. To feel as if you have no place to turn. That's why I had to come inside.
Yeah, I can hear a couple of her other roles. Now that I know who Ashley Johnson is.
I think it's your turn, Aden?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Have we met before?
What's oh my gosh?
I was just thinking, because you have Calliope in God of War 3.
What happens to
remember her.
Calliope in God of War 3?
She dies.
Oh.
Which one was she?
Wasn't
Like what
no,
part?
wait. Calliope was Kratos' daughter.
Oh!
Wait, really?
Okay, so
Yeah, she played the flute.
Chains of Olympus.
Oh yeah, Calliope's just fine in
I
this
mean-
game. It's okay.
Well, I mean, she's referenced in God of War Ragnarok too.
See, since we had chosen clever as the first trait for the first playthrough, we can't choose that now. So, you said, have we met before, Aiden?
Actually, no. Let's go with I'm glad you did.
I'm glad you did. That was... I've never experienced anything like that before.
I'd be surprised if you had.
What was that? It felt like... the music was everywhere, like it was coming from inside me.
It always has, Grace. Just as it was when I walked in. May I ask you why you feel so adrift?
Using her power.
You're so young. Surely your life
Wait, what?
is
I turned my head away.
just beginning.
Her eyes are glowing.
Oh.
Her eyes are a different color. The same color that Grace's go whenever she's using her using the power of the muse.
You sound like my guidance counselor.
Then I should apologize.
No, it's fine. There's just only so many times someone can ask what's wrong with you before you start to think there's really something wrong with you. But what does she know? If only she could see me now, right?
I think she'd see what I see. I should go.
Bye, Calliope.
About the audition. I'm sure everyone will agree you're in, if you want to be, that is.
I hope to see you again, Grace. Perhaps soon.
Right. See you then.
Tells me she's already seen heard the prophecy by this point. meaning she's probably just now run away to the reliquary.
Did you lose your keys, Fred? I thought you'd be... What the... Calliope?
I didn't know or else. I'm so sorry, Grace.
Rob.
How did you find me? That'd probably be the question I would ask.
Why? How did you know where I lived?
I followed you.
I thought...
Stalker.
I didn't want to do this to you.
God, get out of my apartment.
I'm so sorry.
What do you mean? Hey! Calliope! Please. Please, come on. What?
I see what you did there.
What is that?
Oh, don't do that. You'll get blood in your hair.
Oh no.
Oh, I can wait. Take your time.
Is that my door?
Technically, it's my door. Or our door, maybe? I came as soon as I could.
Okay.
Aden.
We need help.
I think she's dead. We need help. You need to call someone.
Well, I'm someone. I got called. Happens every time one of us dies, you know?
What?
What?
She really is dead, huh? Man. So, the course is gonna want to talk to you. Sucks, but, you know.
Oh!
You were gonna tell me what's going on right now.
Whoa.
Who are you? How did you get here? What is happening?
All right, jeez. Let me go.
Way different than last time.
Look, I can see you don't know squat about this, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna explain real quick, but then you gotta come with me, okay? When Cal died, you saw a shiny thing come out of her, right? That was her soul. That's what made her a god.
A what?
It's in you now, which makes you a god. Surprise, right? With me so far? Cool. Let's go.
Wait, what about the body?
Nah, leave it there. It'll be fine. How old are those cookies?
Where are we?
Sorry to drop you and run, but when an idol dies, there's like 100 different things I gotta do.
No, wait. Where did you bring me? How did we get here?
The chorus can explain. Don't touch anything. Okay?
Wait! Come back! Okay. Yeah. I'll just wait here and, not touch anything.
Touch. touch.
Touch it all. So I wanna touch. Too much. Never overthinking us. Touch. Don't touch. Just kidding, touch away. Aw.
The owl's just like, I dare you.
Yeah, I will peck your eyes out.
Our beloved sister, the last of the Muses, has passed on to you. Our new sister, delivered to us by dear sweet Hermes. It's, Grace, yes?
Yes?
My. You have had quite the day, haven't you?
Rob.
All valid questions. Valid responses. Who are you?
Someone died in my
plain
arms. Where is this? How did I get here? Who are you people?
Oh, so many questions. This is my office, and I expect you arrived through one of Hermes' portals.
The shiny doorway.
As for who we are, well, that does require some explanation, I agree. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Athena, goddess of wisdom. This is Apollo, god of prophecy, dressed for the occasion, as always. The wondrous Aphrodite, goddess of love. And the one glaring at you is Persephone, once queen of the underworld. Together, we are the chorus. We rule over the idols, our name for the gods who remain. All of us, hidden in your modern world.
Aden.
You expect me to believe this?
You expect me to believe that gods, idols, have been living among us for what, thousands of years? You're thousands of years old.
Oh, no, I'm not trying to make you believe anything. Not at all. If you'd like to believe this office is right outside your front door, or that we are, I don't know, actors, religious fanatics, by all means. The only thing I do need you to grasp is that you are here. This is real, and like it or not, it is happening.
And you live here?
Right, and you live here, not in some city in Europe or a...
On top of a mountain? Oh, I know. Once we roamed marble halls, and now, fashionably appointed apartments. We have Wi-Fi. We move with the times, Grace. We have to, if we're going to remain hidden and survive. The mortals grow more and more clever with each passing century. Television! I do what I must.
But gods aren't real. They can't be, they're just...
Stories, myths, legends.
If you're real, you'd be all-powerful. You wouldn't be hiding or...
Don't pay much attention to those old tales about us, Grace. They weren't very true to begin with, and, well, truth be told, we've diminished since those days. That doesn't mean we're helpless, of course. Far from it. Yet, at the end of the day, we too are just people, trying to get by.
Wait, you said, and Hermes said, that I'm a god now too. And an idol.
That is true.
That thing that came out of her that went into me.
We call it an eidolon, the part of Calliope's soul which made her an idol, which now makes you one.
Athena, we are wasting time.
The reason you're here, Grace, the reason why we made you wait so long while we debated, is because we have rules. Those rules mean we can't admit into our ranks a usurper. Never mind a possible murderer. I know this will all come as a shock, and I'm so sorry to say it, but I'm afraid you have to die.
Rob. Going for the kick-ass option, or? Kick-ass run.
Die? You don't have that right. What, you think I'm just gonna stand here and...
Grace, please stop.
No, I'm not gonna stop. Who do you think you are, threatening me like that?
Calliope's blood is literally on your hands.
But... it isn't...
Oh, she looks so helpless. Maybe we should...
We should do as we agreed. Calliope's line would end, yes, but what other option do we have? Let a usurper remain an idol?
Justice has to be done, for Calliope's sake.
But... this isn't justice!
You cannot hide from this reality.
I'm not hiding, though a little lost here.
If you are lost, little girl, this bears explanation. Dear child, please listen. You have usurped A-MUSE. No recourse to be high. It's I know, but our laws cannot be changed.
But she came to me.
You must realize that no rule. If one eyes, these rules have been the that she
must know. I didn't do it.
This isn't
that A-MUSE is gone. I'm afraid. I see chorus is in accord. Justice won't be ignored.
I disagree.
Did I
Pissed.
hear that correctly?
You've been quiet this entire time, Apollo. Why speak up now?
I grieve Calliope's loss just as much as the rest of you, but I can't let you do this.
He's right. What if Grace speaks the truth? What if Calliope chose her?
And what if Calliope was murdered by her? What if Grace stole her eidolon?
Then we need to find out. Don't you want justice?
Oh, Apollo, I thought we'd agreed this was justice. What would you have us do?
Aden.
I want a trial. Kick-ass.
Don't I get a
Kick-ass
trial?
run.
A fair hearing, something? Or is that not what idols do?
We aren't seriously considering this.
Very well. This one time. I put a motion before the chorus. Do we allow Grace the right to prove her innocence?
Yes.
I think so. Yes.
Fine.
And there we have it.
What just happened?
Have what? What just happened? Am I free? Do I get my day in court?
Yes, you shall. You say Calliope chose you. I would like to believe that. I truly would. You have 1 week to find out what happened, Grace.
What happens after a week?
There will be a trial. If you cannot provide proof of your innocence by then, oh, our original verdict stands.
This is not real. I fell down some stairs, right? I'm in a coma. A nice, normal coma.
Oh, would that were so. For then Calliope would still be with us.
You can wake up any minute now, Grace. Any minute.
We're not going to keep you, Grace. You have much to do. Before you go, however, a few rules. Do not reveal our existence to the mortal world. This includes mortal authorities. They cannot help you. Do not harm another idol. Do not leave the city. Do as the chorus commands. Otherwise, do whatever you must to find the true killer. If they exist.
Oh, that's all?
Welcome, dear sister.
And do help yourself to a cookie.
That owl was like, fuck you, you're not taking this cookie.
The owl's just like, I dare you. Take it. I will peck your face apart.
Grace?
Oh.
Grace!
They cleaned them nicely.
Hi.
Hi! 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 You're kidding, right? When I came home, the door was wide open. You weren't answering your phone. Kaz and Brian are still out looking for... Grace... We thought something happened. What? Did something happen to you?
Rob.
Make up story.
Yeah. Kidnapped by aliens.
Well, if you don't want to tell me, you don't have to.
Big, scary aliens.
You were gone all night. Why didn't you answer your phone? I was calling and calling. This wasn't some hookup, was it? Because, you know, you can say it's none of your business, Freddy.
Aden.
I should warn you.
Freddy? You might not want to turn around.
Why? Did your hookup return? Did they bring flowers? Are they preparing to serenade you?
Hi there.
Who is this, Grace? Why does he have horns?
So, a lot's happened since I saw you last, Freddy. Like, a lot.
You don't say.
To answer your question, my dear, you see the horns because I allow you to see the horns. That's crazy, right? As for who I am, I've been known most often as Pan. So you call me that, if you must call me anything.
Pan, of the Greek gods, Pan, right? What are you, some kind of cosplayer?
The days of idols being called gods are well behind us, I'm afraid, but I assure you, I am the real article. I've come to offer our newest idol a helping hand. Or perhaps two. You do look lost, don't you?
Rob's.
How can you help?
Help me how exactly? And why? We've never even met.
Uh-huh. Now, how would one acquire friends if one never made an effort to meet strangers?
Yeah, but...
As for the help I can offer, plenty. Unless you feel you can find the murderer on your own. I mean, you could do that. Maybe. Possibly.
Murderer? Wait, there's a murderer? Grace?
Aden.
Can we talk in front of Freddy?
So we can just talk about this. In front of Freddy.
Haven't you? Darling. And here I drop my glamour and everything.
It's just... I was told we're not supposed to. Talk about it, that is.
Talk about what? Grace, tell me.
The prohibition is against revealing the idols to the mortal world. She's not the mortal world, is she? She can be trusted, can't she?
Why do I have the feeling that I'm gonna regret not leaving with Brian and Kaz?
Oh, I can guarantee it.
Okay, Freddy. Have a seat. Let's talk.
So basically, I'm a god.
Huh.
I'm amused.
That's it?
No.
Huh?
I've got a week to live.
Guess. Do you believe in this, Grace?
I had proof.
Sure, but I had proof. I traveled through a magical door.
Which sounds extra cool.
I was a little distracted.
Well, I have a million questions, but I can ask them later. The important thing is that I am here to support my best friend.
Rob.
Just so you know, the heart means flirty. It doesn't necessarily mean romance.
Sorry to
or
get
anything
involved.
like that.
I'm really sorry to drag you into all this.
What? Are you kidding? I would be majorly pissed if you hadn't.
Really?
Grace, mythology is my jam. If anyone's gonna get turned into stone, it should be me. Now let's go find that killer, okay?
Such darling camaraderie. It brings a tear to my eye. It truly does.
Speaking of killers.
Whoa. You wound me, dear lady. I've come to offer advice to our newest idol, a foundling who was set adrift most cruelly.
Aden.
How did you know about me?
Seems rather convenient, you showing up with advice. How did you even know I existed?
A little bird told me, if you must know. Very useful, those little birds.
He's not gonna tell you, Grace.
There's not much to tell. Among the idols, news travels swiftly. We are a tiny village of godly busybodies. I heard of your arrival, and I know how obtuse the chorus can be. So here I am.
Say what?
Say that. What again?
I said, turns out it was that bloodthirsty owl.
Oh.
You're welcome.
Archimedes.
Don't you think you're being a little suspicious, Freddy?
I don't know. Maybe things work differently among these... What are you again?
Idols, darling. Beings of worship, adoration, prowess.
Okay, right. Maybe it's different for idols, but when things are a little too convenient, it's worth questioning. Especially when they show up like a salesman in a cheap suit.
I'll have you know there's nothing cheap about this suit.
Rob.
What's in it for you?
So you're here purely for my sake, then? Like a charity case?
My dear sweet girl, as far as you're concerned, I am the god of charity cases.
But you're not,
Okay.
are you? Pan was the god of lust and mischief. Doesn't sound too charitable to me.
Ah, yes. The old tales of the gods. Such antics, such fantasy. Pay them no mind.
Aden.
How do I know you're not the killer?
You know, you could be the killer, for all I know.
Come to mislead you, perhaps. How fiendishly clever of me. Well called, darling.
And maybe even true.
Poor, poor Pan! To be eternally maligned and mistrusted. Alas, and alas, and alas. I doubt there's a line of idols waiting to offer you advice, Grace. But whether you accept mine or not is for you to decide.
I still don't trust you. Nobody does anything for free.
Now. Who said I was doing anything for free?
Here we go.
I have not, however, asked for anything. As of yet.
So
Okay,
basically,
I'll bite.
He'll
What's your advice?
ask for his favor
I have to
when the
admit,
time
I
comes.
don't really know where to start.
Well, I'm not normally one to run amok telling others how to live their lives. But have you considered using your powers?
My powers.
Music, art, passion. You are the last muse, and all these are now your province.
Okay.
My province?
What do you mean, my province?
Each of us has, how shall I say, our talents? Yours is music, as befits a muse.
You're like the original rock star, Grace.
Okay, but how does that help me find Calliope's murderer?
Allow me to expedite the process of understanding. Now then, close your eyes. You hear that? It's coming from you. When you sing, what emotion does it summon?
I don't know.
You open your eyes,
When it
you
comes
look
to a
into the
certain
crowd, and
Sorry,
you
during
feel.
this upcoming number, I'm hoping it falls on me because I do not want that particular moment happening again. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna say this: I'm visualizing like as she's closing her eyes and doing this whole thing, he's just going around the apartment pocketing stuff.
Was Freddy looking on disapprovingly?
Yeah.
You know you're putting that back,
and
right?
go grab some water real quick.
Oh man.
I really do like this upcoming musical number, though. It's really, really cool. Aside from the first song we hear in the game, the one that we hear from Grace, before Calliope showed up, or even when Calliope was there, both that one and this one that you're about to hear, Rob, are probably my favorites out of the ones that I was actually able to hear, because, yeah, audio issues persisted throughout the course of this game.
Powerful.
Assume that you're lost. You've been given power you don't understand. I'm the guy who can help. All that you hear at command.
Wait. No, it's okay, Freddy. This is all me? What do I do?
Start saying,
Now?
why not? Time's a wasting.
This is you, MJ.
Felt to just trust you. You and take the place. I don't know what I'm do. What you can do. Get out of my face. I'm doing it right now.
You're a natural girl.
I don't follow
The actual and singing is hard to hear me, Grace. What's going on?
Song.
Rob.
Sounds like it's time to shine.
So sorry I had to be here for this. I'm in the dark too, as you see. I know that I'm in full control. Words, tunes I in my soul. I'm not. This was a drink I'd be drinking. Someone is dead and I'm losing my head. Go. This is my time to shine. This is my time to shine.
Grace makes sense, and the burden. It's some here. Shouldn't we then just call the police?
Aden.
Alexa got this.
Ooh. Toss up between relax, I got this, and you're right, Freddy. You know what? Kick-ass route. Kick-ass run. Relax. I
Can
got
we
it.
all loosen up now? This is happening to me. This makes sense to me somehow. But pulling me round is not what I need.
Is that gonna be here all the time?
How you don't know me,
It has to be.
Grace? Is this how you let me speak to me?
Looks out for me, always been my friend. For a bite, something. What are you again?
The guy who
Ooh.
Singer song, cause it's my time to shine. This is my time. Time to
Huh.
go on then.
I'm not gonna lie, this is cool and all, but I like the Lost Girl
Grace.
number better.
I'm frightened.
If I was to Rob.
About the solo.
Okay. But
I like the other
I
version
regret-
better.
yeah, having everyone put the better ones
I
put
have
together was
that
better.
in me. That said, I'll never do that again.
Yeah.
Grace, comprehend. Show you more, or show me the
Idea. Sang soprano.
showing of the door part.
My body's shivering, blood is spinning, and is shimmering. You guys are bickering.
Time to Freddy.
Treating me like I just got off the bus. If I need who's I'm there. I need you. It's my time. Time. Time to shine.
Go with the flow. All this out.
Time to shine.
Oh boy. Aiden, did you look up about like how Freddy can die?
You mean how to bring her
How to-
back? No, I did not.
Or to avoid her dying?
No, she dies regardless, but you can bring her back apparently.
Okay. Kick-ass run.
All right, enough. This isn't a game to me. I'm not picking sides. My life is on the line.
Right. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, I suppose we did get carried away. But this is your power, Grace. You draw out the passions from within. I trust you can see how that might be useful in your investigation.
Rob.
Okay.
I force people to sing.
You mean no one has a choice but to sing along?
We all have a song in our hearts, Grace. You can make us sing, but the song will always be ours. A-MUSE does not command. She
Would you like to hear how?
evokes. She elicits. She inspires.
What do you mean?
Are you done? You've helped Grace already,
concerning
right?
Freddy?
Indeed, I have.
Oh, yeah.
Refuse to let Freddy go, which gives us the option to give Freddy the Eidolon.
Oh.
Yeah.
So we did it right then?
Huh?
Did we do it right this time?
Oh, that's whenever we're in Hades.
Oh, okay. But no matter what, she dies in the reliquary?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I do have one more thing to impart. For all your powers, you still need a place to begin your search. And this I can provide. An address. In the city. Where Calliope was staying, I do believe.
Whose turn now? I forgot. I think it's Rob's.
You should have led with that.
You have Calliope's address? You should have started with that.
And miss all the dancing? Nonsense. Now this I consider a favor. One I hope you'll remember in future dealings.
That's perfect. We can look for clues there. What this Calliope was doing, who her enemies were.
I should remind you there is an element of danger. A killer is on the loose, no?
I'm not worried.
No worries.
Oh?
Whatever my magical song powers can't handle, I'm sure a boot to the head will.
I see.
I need to find Kaz and Brian. Just tell them you're okay. If, not the other stuff.
Then I guess I'll go check this place out on my own.
So glad that's settled. I'll let you get to it. I've drinking to resume. Ta-ta.
You can handle this on your own. My time to shine.
Okay.
Oh, it's open. That's not a good sign. This is Calliope's apartment? I don't know what I was expecting, but not this. Hello? Oh, sure, Grace, good job. Just announce to the killer that you're here. I better have a look around. Damn, look at that. That's beautiful. How do you even get one of these? After Calliope left the audition, where did she go? Did she follow me? Did she come here? Did she paint that? Looks like it belongs in a museum. Andy Warhol, yeah, that makes sense. I wonder how many celebrities she knew. Right. These aren't... Do I inherit these as the new muse? Is that even okay to ask? I want to believe this is just an ironic photo of Elvis and she wasn't like
there wasn't
his
an option to
muse,
ask Persephone about whether or not we inherit those instruments.
A giant harp. Of course there's a giant harp.
Thought is.
I mean, it's not going to go to the government or be,
So many
displaced.
instruments in here. Did she play all of them? I don't see anything useful down here. Maybe there's something upstairs? Oh man. Keep it together, Grace. It's just your average, everyday...
There were only 3 muses, you know, not 9. Whenever they found someone who made something truly masterful or created a new art form, they'd pass on their eidolon, take a new name. You see, that's how the mortals became confused. They got it wrong. Like they got almost everything about us wrong.
You're Apollo.
You're Apollo, right? God of prophecy? One of the chorus.
Sometimes I am, yes.
What does that mean?
It means... It means sometimes I just feel like an old man who's lost too many friends. If I may ask, how did you find this place? And what are you doing here?
Rob.
Pan told me about it.
Pan told me about it. I was hoping I could find something, some clue about what happened.
You've already met Pan? How odd.
Well, at least he lifted a finger to help me. For his own gain, maybe, but it's better than nothing.
I honestly wish I could help you, Grace. You and Calliope both deserved better.
Why is this room such a mess?
This room is a mess. Did you do this?
With this? It was like this when I got here.
And you didn't think that was in the least bit strange?
I didn't think much of it. I came here to be reminded of Calliope, not to search through her things. That and it's cleaner than my place.
Can you tell me about Calliope? I barely knew her, but she seemed...
She was a beautiful soul, if troubled.
Troubled?
She thought the idols had lost their way. She argued with us, with all of us, that we needed to change. We hadn't spoken in years. I hadn't seen her home before today. I'd rather not talk about it.
Rob.
Why did you speak up for me?
I should thank you for, speaking up for me.
It wasn't right, what they were doing.
It still isn't. I still need help.
I'm not disputing that, Grace. I just don't think that I'm the one to help you.
What does that mean?
Why can't you help me?
Why can't you help me exactly? Pan said there's no specific rule against it.
It's not that I'm forbidden to help you, Grace. It's that you don't want my help.
Of course I do! You have to know more than me about almost everything!
My help will only make things worse.
How is that possible? I've been sentenced to death.
And without my help, you stand a chance of avoiding that fate.
Aden, I think, right?
Rob.
Oh, is it Rob? Are we doing kick-ass run still? What's that?
Kick-ass run.
Kick-ass run.
So you won't answer my questions. You're sitting here in the dark. You say you're mourning Calliope.
What are you insinuating?
I don't know you. For all I know, you could be the killer. You came to get rid of evidence, maybe, or you knew I was coming and you're here to throw me off.
That's ridiculous.
Is it? The only thing you've said is that I don't want your help, but that's ridiculous?
I can't do this.
Oh.
I don't have anywhere else to go.
Forgot about that.
Meaning, I'm not leaving until you give me something. I wouldn't do this if it wasn't literally life or death. But I need to know what the problem is.
I haven't sung in centuries.
According to Pan, I can't force anyone to do anything.
Phantom pains from a missing friend, feeding thoughts, thoughts that never end. What did I do? What didn't I do? Here she is, only in your head. Gone fights, but they're never dead. What did I?
Whose turn?
Mine. So what happens now?
I'm stuck on what I did and didn't do. I just scanned the distance for the next thing. Is the next thing for you?
Next thing, she often said that too. We were statues hiding under sheets, collecting dust.
Just me, or did it get
she
louder?
burst through the door.
A little louder.
Next thing, come to the next thing.
Held fast. What's that about?
Stubborn me, thought I'd wait her out. Usually, she'd come back to me.
Did we see this before?
She'd return.
I think so,
We
yeah.
do that old dance.
Yeah, we did.
Knowing there's no chance that I would change, but she never came.
Rob.
You can't keep doing nothing.
You can be the guy who just stays clinging to his kin. Losing all
I noticed that the
his
kick-ass
shutters,
parts tend to have a lot more bass to them.
Have a lot more what?
Bass.
army sweeps in.
But I
Never with me. We haven't tried.
at sea.
I knew you'd come around.
Always knew that you would.
That hidden voice, it will always play. It's all you, it will always play. What did I do? It's a song you can't erase, but you can make a tiny space for something new. The next thing, the next thing.
Very well, I'll help. Though I'm uncertain what you expect me to do.
Athena called you the god of prophecy, didn't she? Isn't that telling the future?
Prophecy is the last thing you need, Grace.
Try me.
It'd be helpful if you could explain why, exactly. This is all new to me, remember?
Yes, of course, that's true. It's so easy to forget that. To receive a prophecy is not simply to be told what might happen, it's to be told what will happen. To know a prophecy is to be bound to its outcome. Only in ignorance is one free to choose.
Oh, so he's basically the Bruno of the gods.
Wasn't there a Bruna that got mentioned? Your turn, Rob.
Bruno?
I'm referencing that Disney movie where he had a guy that could give prophecies or tell the future.
Huh.
Had like a whole song about nobody talking about Bruno. But anyway. How does that work?
What? That makes no sense. If you tell me I'm gonna fall into a hole...
Then you will.
No, but I'll just avoid holes. All holes, any hole.
And the act of trying to avoid them is what will make you fall. Worse, prophecies are never crystal clear. Sometimes you won't understand the full meaning until it's too late.
Can you help another way?
Okay, is there anything you can do that isn't prophecy related?
Not directly, but yes, possibly. Come with me. There's someone I'd like you to meet.
Welcome to Apollo's house.
There's a lot of graffiti.
This is where you live?
There's a lot of garbage.
Yes, sometimes. And excuse the mess. I don't get many visitors.
Aren't idols rich?
Are idols broke? In all those years, you couldn't save up enough money to afford a housekeeper?
You know, I guess I never
Did I skip
worried
you?
about it much.
That's fine.
Maybe I should.
Sorry.
You said I'm here to meet...
Ah, yes. Do you know what an oracle is?
Here you go.
Nah, I can wait for my next
Take
go
it.
around. Nope.
Take it. Take it. I'm not moving.
Fortune teller.
There you go.
Someone who tells the future?
Not quite. They serve as a channel of sorts for my powers. This allows them to offer insight, knowledge they have no earthly means to possess. There's always been one. Over the ages, no matter where I go, one manages to find me.
Meaning there's an oracle here.
There is.
What?
I have brought someone to see you.
How many times do I have to tell you? I'm not a magic fortune cookie. Is that what Paul told you? Oracle's my handle. And even if I was the Oracle, I'm certainly not his Oracle.
Are you sure?
You know what Apollo is, right?
Oh, I know what Paul says he is. Just because someone says they can fly does not make them the Tooth Fairy. Look, I'm sure he told you all sorts of nonsense. I use computers. I'm a hacker. That's it.
I ask very little of you, Oracle. Your help here would be appreciated.
Fine. Don't get your abs in a twist. Okay, so Paul brought you all this way just to see little old me. What's on your mind, sis?
Rob.
Why do you keep calling him Paul?
You keep saying Paul. Do you mean Apollo?
Yeah, I know. Apollo, if that is his real name, says he's a god of prophecy, blah, 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 blah.
But you don't believe him.
Believe him? Who'd believe that? It's super weird, but he's a decent guy, so he can be Apollo if he wants, but I just can't call him that.
Okay.
You live here?
Do you live here?
I crash here, yeah. Better here than home.
She showed up one day, as the oracles do. Naturally, she is welcome to stay as long as she likes.
And see the way he talks. I thought maybe he was a creepiverse, but nah, Paul's aight.
The highest of praise.
He'd be more alright if he did some laundry.
How well do you know Apollo?
Tell me, is Apollo always so...
incredibly emo? Like a sack stuffed with sad?
Yes.
I am standing right here.
Don't get me wrong. It grows on you after a while.
Grace, surely this
Speech
is
from
not
Emo
what you came
Jesus.
for.
Is it Aden's turn or my turn?
I don't remember.
Oh, I don't know. It's cute watching you get all flustered.
Well, it's hardly productive, is it?
See, there you go again.
Ugh. Get a room. A different room.
Rob.
You're good with computers?
So you're an oracle who uses the internet, huh?
Like I said, it's my handle, and yeah. It's a sweet setup, huh? Some of it's even legit.
The parts I purchased for her, presumably.
Bargain for, fair and square. And I keep telling you to get me an Ethernet cable.
I don't know what that is.
It's the 21st century, Paul. And your 21st century oracle needs her some download speed, okay?
I'm looking for information about someone named Calliope. Can you help?
Oh, the lady from that apartment I sent Paul to. Yeah, I've been checking that out.
What did I tell you?
I looked it up. You could do the same if you learned to use a computer. Here, hold up, I'll show you. There. The apartment was originally purchased 2 years ago by a holding company, Core with a K Enterprises.
Oh. Oh, I see. That would be Persephone.
Okay.
Whose turn?
Is that a surprise?
There we go.
You weren't expecting that?
I wasn't aware Persephone and Calliope were friendly. Certainly not friendly enough for Persephone to give Calliope an apartment. The good news is that Persephone is easy to find. I can take you to her if you like.
Aden.
Will there be trouble?
I'm thinking she won't be happy to see me.
Persephone is rarely happy to see anyone.
Great! We're all done now.
Thank you for your help, Oracle. Please, do try to get out from behind your screens at least once today. Perhaps go for a walk.
Yeah, sure, will do. Leave a tip on your way out.
So, what do you think of the Oracle?
Fun. Hey guys.
You wanna call it?
Yeah.
I was gonna say I was about to take off. If you
Yeah.
guys want to continue.
No, it's a good spot to call it. We've been going for almost 3 hours anyway, so. All right. Well, welcome back to the stream. Rob, we missed you.
Yeah.
Thanks. I missed everybody.
Aw. All right. Well,
hopefully when I get my place, I can be more. What's the word?
Active.
'Cause I'm trying to be, I'm active. Yeah. I would say more enthusiastic. I'm trying to be cordial with where I'm staying now.
Gotcha. So, what did you think of the game so far? I know you kind of saw it in an awkward way, but
it's interesting.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, we finished Act 3 and then we restarted Act 1. We will probably finish this kick-ass run later down the line. But in the meantime, end screen is up. Do you want to do the outro? It's been a while since you've done
Sure.
it.
All right, everyone. Thank you guys so much for watching. Truly appreciate it. If you guys can, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you guys want to follow us on all of our socials, it's all in the description down below. As well as check out our daily content and the weekly podcast. On the YouTube side of things, this is Rob, Aden, MJ signing off. Have a good one. Take care. And we'll see you guys next video.
Peace out, my friends. On the Twitch end of things, you know what to do. You can find both Rob and Aden's socials and channels on my channel in the About tab underneath the Friends panel. Tune in every Friday and Saturday night around 10:30 p.m. Eastern, where we go live. If you want to see some of our previous episodes, they are permanently archived on the Novakast YouTube channel under its own playlist. So, what kinds of hijinks will we get into next time? Who fucking knows? But in the meantime, class is dismissed. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Goodbye.
Kick-ass run.
Kick-ass run. Goodbye.
What they said.
Goodbye, everybody.